All right, on today's video, I want to talk about the meaning of life and the purpose of life and how I find myself in it, even though I'm an atheist. So, my name's Tony, a single dad of two, and I'm just documenting my life and my thoughts. So, because I don't believe in a God, and while I do follow Christian values very strongly, the way I find purpose in my life is not necessarily in a God. It's actually in a framework created by Viktor Frankl, who wrote the book Man's Search for Meaning. He survived the Holocaust and the encampments. But I just want to go over the three ideas that he helped me understand more, and I'm using that as my framework, as my purpose in life. So there's three of them. So one is just work. Number two is building relationships, and number three is having the courage during very tough times. So let's start with work. So one of the ways I build purpose in my life is by working, right? You hear those stories where people talk about how when they retire, they get really bored and they don't know what else to do. Or when someone's jobless and they have no reason to get up in the morning, like they get more depressed, they actually get more sad, right? And it's because they don't have anything to do. They don't really have anything to contribute. And so this is why work is very important for me, where number one, I need it to make money. That's an easy one. But also I extrapolate why work is also important. Number one, it gives me purpose, right? Like I actually have a reason to get up in the morning and do something. Number two is that I'm working for companies that need my help to help them make more money. And if I help them make more money, then I will make more money, right? And number three is like even creating content. Creating content is count as work. And so I'm documenting my journey as a single dad to help other people in the same position or experiencing the same type of thing. So my work is actually helping others. And so when I think about work, it's not just like a job, but it's everything around me. What am I producing? What am I creating to help contribute to the world? And I think this is why work is just so important to keep us busy, to keep us focused, to keep us improving. And if we do not have anything to contribute to, it's going to be very depressive. Like I did get laid off in 2025 for about a month, and during that time, I immediately like started playing video games and started watching TV. Like because I had nothing else to do, I just automatically defaulted to bad behaviors, right? Or it's not really bad, but like non-productive behaviors. And but then once I had a contract role, which paid a lot, I started getting motivated again. I started being ambitious again. I started just like having a reason to do something again, right? So once again, that is purpose. And also, like, it's really good for my kids to see that I'm up and about doing something and not just laying down all day and doing nothing. So it's just very important for them to see that. And it's very important for me to constantly work on myself, build my career, and making more money is the best way for any single dad to pay for bills and help with the finances and take care of the kids, obviously. So it should be something that we look forward to. And if we do not like the work we are doing, we can easily change. We can easily gain new skills. We can easily apply for another job. We can easily do something new, because I think that people either are too lazy to change or don't want to change or just have this weird ego or pride to change. And I think, we just gotta let that go. So work is very important for me. That's how one way I find purpose is a combination of all three. So the next one obviously is love and relationship. So easily, my kids give me a ton of purpose in life. Like they are my rock. They are what I see every day when I work, when I build something, when I do something. And like I even feel guilty if I'm watching TV or if I slack off for a minute or two. I get like jolted of my kids or vision of my kids, and then it just makes me feel guilty for wasting time because I have kids that I need to take care of. I got kids that I need to lead by example and be a role model. And so it's good for me to use that as fuel to do whatever I need to do in life. So I'm continue to nurture my kids. I continue to show them good values. I don't want them to be a burden on society. And then I also want to teach them the strength to endure a very hard life, because we all know that life is absolutely tough. And so, and I just get a ton of fulfillment to seeing the journey of my kids go up and up. Like they are 8 and 5, and every single year they're getting smarter. They're reading a lot more. They are asking me a ton of more questions. And those things are awesome, right? Those are awesome. So those are my kids. They give me a huge purpose. And then of course I got my family. I got a ton of brothers and sisters and nieces and nephews. And so there are plenty of other people that I could use as my they could use me as their role model, right? Or I could be a good influence on them. And so that's even more reason why it's important for me to be very successful and to be very healthy and very strong. Like just recently, me and my family talk about really getting on our health and exercising more, and what to eat, what's our diet, and how do we add more protein, and what exercises are we doing, and etc. Right? So like we bounce ideas off of each other, and once again, that's building up relationship, that's bonding more with my family, and friends is a different thing because I have definitely distanced myself from friends that have just on a separate path because I'm just trying to build business. I'm trying to create content while they're still complacent at their job or just doing something else that's different from me. Now I have made new friends that are on more of the same path that I am. And so that does make it easier to build a relationship with them. And it's been amazing so far with these new friends because they have helped me increase my income. They have helped me increase my relationship with my kids and how to take care of them better and stuff like that. Like making new friends that are growth oriented just like you will help you grow in life, right? It's just common sense. But we don't do that. Like we are too afraid to let go of people in the past just because we've been with them for so long since high school or something like that, right? And I've just come to the point where like I'm a single dad now. I got to make sure I am crushing it every single day. So I cannot slack off. I cannot hang out with people that are not crushing it. I cannot be around that. So now I have built new relationship with people that want to crush it along with me. So that's love and relationship, friends, family, kids, and so on and so forth. Next is the courage in life, the courage to do tough stuff. Now, obviously, separation was tough, right? Something like that. It's having the courage to make sure that I don't falter or I don't fail or I don't get depressed or I don't get sad. Like that takes courage to do. All right, even being vulnerable in the camera, doing this right now, talking to people, sharing my story. It's a courage type thing to do, and it's scary. Like, cause I'm a huge introvert, and hopefully it doesn't look like it. So that means I'm doing a good job of communicating. But I am a very big introvert, and I still want to share my story with other people. And I think I created thousands of videos now, both long form and short form. And on top of that, I put myself out there. I took the courage to ask for a sale and do my email marketing business, and then also negotiating and applying for new jobs. Like all these things take courage. And when shit hits the fan, because it always does, so when bad things happen to me, I have the decision on how do I want to react to what happened, right? After separation, do I falter or do I rise up and to the occasion and be the best father I can? And fortunately, that's exactly what I did, right? After separation, I hustled like crazy. I increased my income. I increased my health. I increased my relationship with the kids. Like everything just dramatically improved after separation because I chose to tackle it on. I did not shy away from it. I did not run away from it. I just tackled it on. And I think, and that's the part of courage. And once again, that gives me purpose. Like I look forward to challenges now. Like even my current job, there are some projects that I had no skill of or I didn't know exactly how to do it. I took it upon myself to learn new skills even off the work schedule, right? So even after hours. And I learned those new skills. So the next day I came back more confident and I was able to explain to my coworkers, here's how we do X, Y, and Z. And it gave me more confidence and it gave me much more fulfillment. And that's purpose right there. And so I think I don't want us to underestimate the type of power or choices or ability that we have. People do just need more encouragement. Like they need more encouragement and get away from the victimhood mentality that for whatever reason the culture likes to stay on. Just get away from the victim mentality. Do not let anybody say that you cannot do something or X, Y, and Z. Like there's so much information out there and there's so many good people out there. We just got to go find them. We got to really go out to go and get them, right? And once you do that, you're just going to be around more winners. And that's going to help you improve, right? Because that's exactly what I've done. I've put myself out there. I ask for people who are on the same path as me. I meet with them weekly now. And I'm constantly doing things so that I can build up the strength to handle stuff in the future. Like even creating a 6-month expense. I have to save a lot of money. I have to automatically put money from my paycheck automatically to the bank. I had to refrain myself from just buying random stuff that I don't need, like upgrading new phones or TVs or games and stuff like that. I have to refrain from just buying the kids whatever they want. So like all those things just take courage, and it gives me once again a lot of meaning in life, and know that I'm on the right path because everything's just constantly going up in terms of my finance, my relationship, and my health. So those are the main three that I am using to bring purpose in my life. And it's weird, right? Because I'm an atheist, and sometimes people say that how do atheists find meaning in life when they don't believe nothing in the future? But like, I just don't feel that way. My life to me is absolutely meaningful, and there's so many people around me that enhances it, right? And then also I choose my purpose, I choose my meaning, right? So like I might have a different purpose in this quarter versus the next quarter, right? Because I'm gonna have different goals, and so I feel like I have a lot of power in my choosing to choose my own purpose. And then when something happens, once again, I still have that power on how I'm gonna react to that event that have happened. So those are my three frameworks on how I create purpose in my life. Is by Viktor Frankl, which I highly recommend you read that book because it's just incredible what people could survive and what people can do to overcome challenges. And so my name is Tony Chan. I am documenting my life. If you want to see more videos, check out this end screen video right here to learn more. Thank you.